So we had a very successful day at the flea market. It's been not so great this year.
We have had so many weeks where we've gone home empty-handed.
Yeah, and there have been a lot of people set up too, but just nothing of any interest even, not even of consideration.
Yeah, I mean, that can happen sometimes. Like last year, we got that little Angels thing on a week where it was like bad weather and no one was set up, and we filled the Jeep and emptied our wallet.
So this is the most exciting week for sure. And we did get like a few cool things this year, but like this is the coolest. We got this really cool Tin Man. I think he's from the 80s. I'll have to double check. There's also the Dorothy in his line on the table, but I wasn't as interested in her. I love character dolls. And it's just really interesting and unique, so I'm excited to have him.
We got this big bag of Barbie clothes for 10.
Some of it's Bratz, some of it's Disney maybe, but it's definitely worth it because this is jam-packed. We got these two from the same seller. We've gotten a lot of dolls from him. And then I'm going to tip the camera down, but we got this enormous like lot of, it's not like enormous, but we were going to pick out the things we wanted, but these are L.O.L.s, so there were like their cups and there were pets and there were littles, and then there were also random doll things like this Sven that we were really interested in. So we ended up buying everything for $10. He didn't even realize he had dolls.
He says, I have dolls.
So this Cloudy. She's one of those later ones.
I like
Another
her.
one of these Dorothys.
There's no place like home.
Still works. Got Anna and Elsa. Oh, ice skating Anna. Elsa.
Oh, wow.
I think her hair's been cut.
Oh. You're scary. I didn't mean to set that up. It's weird hearing Elsa's adult voice coming out of this child doll.
This is one of those superhero dolls.
Cool. I've always been curious about them.
She's got a little headband on her. And then Colleen wanted this. This is Kitty Queen or somethings. They make the big version. Should be something. This is just one of those.
This is a Hello Kitty keychain.
We've got another pins.
This is a Build-A-Bear monkey.
Oh. Bunny LeBlanc. Uh-oh, she don't have hands. That's going to be expensive.
OMG.
And then we have, I think this is her shirt. I forget the baby, like the vampire baby. And then this is one of the Hair Goals dolls. I don't think she has cut hair. I think it's supposed to be short. Yeah.
This is the MC Swag.
Oh, this is Lux.
Oh, is this Pin's sister?
I think so. So we go to the clothes.
Yes.
I think I can clean these and like cut the loop off so you can use it for Katie. Live in concert dinner.
Don't
I have the shirt. Yeah, I don't have her. Oh, this is an Ariel's.
These pants look familiar. I think we have a pair
Prince
like this.
Charming. Yeah. First edition Nicene Barbie. Don't know. Oh, this is, I know this doll. Posy Barbie or something. Cat's Yasmin. First edition Nicene Barbie.
Bratz pants.
Yep. Those are Rock Angels Jade. Those must be Jade skirt. More boys' pants.
This brings back memories.
All of these dolls need to be undressed. Obviously, with the tots, they have plastic clothes, but I do like to take them off so they can soak. And I'm also going to be changing some of my duplicates into different things for display, because why not? So we have a bucket for plastic things to soak. And obviously, like my littles and my tots, I am going to actually scrub them too. I'm just going to have them kind of pre-soaking in there. And then these are all the clothes. And then these are the leather items that like we don't want to soak for more than maybe 20 minutes, if that. Because they're not peeling right now, but they are dirty, like, you know, it's gross. I don't know where they came from. So if I've already like washed these kinds of fabric on like secondhand items and I'm cleaning my displays, I actually don't even bother washing them because I don't want to encourage the peeling, because this does wipe off easily, but I don't know where these have been. That's gross. Like,
And then I also separated out the Bratz denim and like, and then it was Bratz navy blue because those things bleed a lot.
they bleed a lot. When I washed all of my dolls on display, the water from the denim would turn like a brown color. In part, that's because it holds on to dust. They still smell funny, don't they?
Oh yeah, they smell
like
funny.
They kind of smell like someone's house, which isn't a bad smell.
Yeah.
And then like they kind of have like this funky thing.
Yeah, I said she smells like Mermaid until all of a sudden she doesn't.
Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Still works. Okay, those batteries are ancient. Those are from probably 1999.
Yeah, we checked the Tinkerbell batteries too.
Gross. It kind of smells like a bathroom.
Also does not have a battery compartment and does not have any
Bunny's
clothes.
gonna have to wait until her arms get shipped. I don't know how long that'll take, but if you want the dolls to work after, you want to keep this open for cleaning and let it air dry fully. And they should work. I mean, if it's really important to you, maybe don't screw around with it.
Oh, I didn't realize Anna had a battery compartment.
But I used to take my Princess and Pauper dolls in the pool and things, and my Dentist Barbie, and lots of battery-operated dolls, and they always worked. And I didn't open the battery compartment. And Arabian Lights Jasmine her coils were starting to rust out because her battery acid was so bad. She still worked.
It's funny because Dorothy's batteries are older. Unless someone changed them.
They could have been changed, but even so, I doubt that they were changed more recently than Anna's. Say goodbye.
I'm gonna miss making her sing.
So we have the tools of the trade. Dolls in sink, wide tooth comb, fine tooth comb, dish soap, which I also use as shampoo, baking soda, really necessary with how grubby some of those dolls are, gel diluted in water, and conditioner, and of course a toothbrush for scrubbing. And Colleen has put detergent and color catchers in here.
Oh, actually, I haven't done the detergent yet. Good thing you said
You
something.
gotta put the detergent in there, and we're gonna put a little OxyClean in because some of these clothes smell weird, and a little bit of Gain. I usually have homemade detergent, but I have Gain around for the carpet shampooer, and that, like just a little sprig of that makes it all smell nice.
So here's a small clip of me scrubbing some of the dolls down with dish soap and then baking soda. Despite how new they are, like most were within 10 years old, they were disgusting. They were just, ugh. I can't even begin to describe how gnarly they were. I've gotten dolls from the 80s that were cleaner. That's scary. Yeah, so I didn't film me cleaning and washing their hair in great detail because it's just a very repetitive process and it gets very redundant watching it, but that's what I did, and Colleen would go and wash their hair and condition and comb them out, and then I would join her when I was finished with the body washing. And then in this next clip here, I am boil washing. They all pretty much fit in these 3 bowls. I used my kettle to boil the water. If it was just 2 or 3 dolls, I probably would have just thrown the bowl in the microwave. But I did make sure to comb them out really good because some of these dolls had thick hair. But the hair wasn't actually as bad as the bodies. It was their bodies that was really disgusting, really dirty, not so much the hair. And once they were out of the boil wash, I rinsed them in cold water and then drizzled diluted gel all over their hair. It's just any kind of gel, a few drops mixed in with warm water. Makes a difference. And these are the things drying. I put the plastic pieces on the table, the clothes on a drying rack with a fan, and those are all the hangers Colleen had out with Oliver, and then the dolls drying on the bed with a fan aimed at them.
So usually I don't show like a lot of the clothes that we buy in bulk because there's just so much else to include, but I thought I would film some of the things that I identified. So I identified probably 2/3 of what was in that bag, and then there's a few things in here, some of which I'm not even sure it's really Barbie, that I'm gonna sift through. But we have, this is from 2010's Barbie fashion pack that I actually already have pieces to, but I got 2 additional pieces to that. From a Mermaid tail Barbie. This is from Swim and Race Pups, I think, Barbie. I already had this outfit, but it's from a Barbie Maria doll. I'm super excited because my Rock Angels Rhodey Eaton now has a piece of his outfit. I have had him for 10 years now at this point, just about, and the only thing he's ever had is his bandana. I got some pieces to New Cool Kobe that I already had. My second Tanner Barbie will now have her vest. She still needs pants. This is Jewel Hair Mermaid Teresa's fin. My doll still doesn't have anything else of hers, but This is from Fairy Barbie from 2011. This is from, what is it? Princess on Ice, Ariel. It goes to 2012 Prince Charming by Mattel doll that I have. I have the specifics written down, by the way. I'm just rattling this off the top of my head. I think this is 2006 Happy Birthday Barbie's dress. Then Ultra Tattoos Barbies, Art Teacher Barbie and Kelly's dress. I got some Moxie Girls clothes, which these are a rare treat. This is Horseback Riding Club Sofina's, and what's fun about this is it's the same outfit that they made for Bratz Kids a long time ago, but it's like oversized to fit Moxie Girls. This is from a fashion pack, and it's very similar to Bratz Destiny's outfit, but there are some differences, like there's no slits in the pants, the size is a little different. This is from another fashion pack that I didn't previously have. 2006 Ballerina Barbies, Sign Language Barbies. This is a Disney Store Ariel, I think a 2010 version. Forever Hair Ariel's tail. I have Live in Concert Dana's shirt, so now I have her pants to go with it. Pretty and Punk Chloe skirt, Formal Funk Dana's dress, some Wintertime Wonderland Dana clothes, which this is something you always find when you find Bratz clothes. I have a huge 2-gallon bag of just Wintertime Wonderland Dana clothes. These are Rock Angel, Jade, and Yasmin pieces. Bratz Cats Yas. Strut Chloe. These are 2008 Pink Gift Set Barbie clothes, which I already have. This doll I got her boxed a long time ago.
Oh, is that Strut at Megan's pants?
Strut at Megan's pants, yeah. Looks similar to Style It Yas. Then we have first edition My Scene Barbie pieces, Really Rosie Barbie. And honestly, like, a lot of these things I already had or had other pieces too. And then some things I just kind of knew because I saw them before. Like, I've seen Sign Language Barbie. I have a photographic memory, so I was like, I think that's Sign Language Barbies. Things like that, but obviously it's really impossible to identify like every piece of doll clothing, especially because some of these things are off-brand or super generic. And then those are the clothes that were on the dolls. So I have a list of stuff Colleen needs to grab from downstairs, like bags we have for things we already own, and I made notes of like what I'll need to retake certain photos if we got additional pieces. I have some labels started, so now I'm going to start photographing the things that I didn't have that I'll need to take pictures of.
And here I am putting all of the clothes that are washed, that I've identified, into the appropriately sized bags. This is a system of how I keep my clothes organized. I have a whole video on clothing organization, and I'm sticking the labels on. I try to keep the bags with room to pull the things out, but not with tons of extra room, because then the bags themselves take up more room in storage. So these little jewelry bags actually were the perfect size for most of this stuff.
So I got my very old friend Rock Angel's Rhodey Eaton dressed up in his new shirt. I figured these new cool Kobe pants I would just use because they look similar to the ones he came with. They're like distressed. So while they were out, because I got these in that same bag, and I just paired them with some Formal Funk Eaton shoes because I don't really have a lot of use for those, and that's my extra pair. So I'm really excited to have this guy's shirt, and this was the bandana that I got with him. I didn't want to tie it over his hair because I just deep cleaned him not that long ago, so his hair looks really good. But unfortunately he got these stains on his arm from the brand new Saturday Night Style Fever fashion pack I bought off eBay a few months ago. The spoiled brat got to wear it, and of course I wanted to put him in his original outfit, what I had of it, but I'm gonna have to put him out for stain removal. Oh well. So something I like to do for these really low quality dolls that come with the molded tops but I don't have their skirts is I like to make them little tutus. I've gotten in the habit of doing this lately, and it's really easy because I have all of this scrap lace that belonged to my friend's grandmother, and after she passed away my friend gave it to me. I have like several bags of this kind of lace. So the easy thing is, because it's already really well sewn, I'm just going to measure it around her waist, cut it, and then add snaps. And then I can add embellishments like little roses or bows to complement her outfit. And that'll really spiff her up instead of wearing just some like random Barbie skirt or a cheap tutu. Alright, so this has nothing to do with the dolls in this video because they came today, and they're really rough looking, I thought I would kind of just include them in the video. I bought these dolls, 6 of them off eBay. They're Mary-Kate and Ashley. I'm really excited. I'm a huge Mary-Kate and Ashley doll collector. They were in 3 different lots, and I made an offer on all 3 of them, like individually, and the seller accepted within like 5 minutes. So 3 of them are kind of just like there. They're kind of duds, I guess you could say. Like I wouldn't have bought them on eBay on their own. We have Super Spa Day Ashley, who I do not own. She's wearing Winning London Ashley skirt and Super Spa Day Mary Kate.
Which is why we wouldn't bought her on our own for like on eBay.
But it's cool that I don't have her. I'm very excited.
She's pretty, really pretty.
Disgusting.
It's funny because that Mary Kate's a little meh.
And then this is At the Beach Ashley. Now I've had At the Beach Mary Kate since like 2013 or 14. She doesn't have her outfit.
Wait, she's dirty.
I got her at the flea market, but check it out, man. And this is Sweet 16 Mary Kate's dress, which I already have, but I'm glad they're wearing Mary Kate and Ashley clothes at least. Then I'll get the other grubby one and see who the cool dolls are. This is just a first edition Ashley, who I have, got her boxed as a kid, but I don't have part of the swimsuit, and my childhood doll, Colleen and I played with all the time, so she got like weekly baths. Yes, I did that as a kid. And I used to blow dry their hair, and she had some burn damage kind of like hidden in the back. So I'm glad to have another one of these that has nice hair. And I have plenty of clothes for her. And then these are the reason I bought the lots. They were all split up, which was really annoying. But we have College Years Ashley.
Just like, wow.
She's amazing. She's really cool. I saw these dolls at Walmart a long time ago, but I wasn't really buying dolls so much then.
Oh boy.
Ugh. These are the Look Who's 18 Mary Kate and Ashley dolls. And they're wearing their outfits. Yeah, they have their jewelry. Mary Kate's just missing sunglasses, so I'm really, really excited. I think these outfits are based on things they actually wore, but I'm so excited. They're my 2 favorites from this group. Yay!
Wow. I bet whoever had it on was wearing
The case of the missing skirt. I knew I had that skirt. I checked my picture on Flickr because we got those new pants, and the skirt wasn't in the bag, but I guess I had an extra jacket and shirt.
You know what happened? She was wearing first edition Madison's outfit, and then you got first edition Madison.
Yep.
So we changed her. I was exactly right about how this happened.
Well, now we know.
Now we know.
So, my Mary Kate and Ashley dolls have some very dirty secrets. Do you see that? Look. Behold. Behold. The absolute disgusting squalor that these dolls were hiding beneath their clothes. They smell too. It's very unpleasant.
So I'm dressing our new L.O.L. dolls, who either are duplicated or in the case of contests, don't have their whole outfits. Kind of putting on an L.O.L. fashion show. So I think I'm going to go with this for contest because it just looks and feels right. And this is from the I Spy Bigger Surprise pack. So I like this dress. I hope it's in frame. I think it's really cute. There's also this, which was a pain in the butt to get on. I think I like the first outfit better, but I'm going to show Shelly. And this is from the Jet Set QT set, the OOTD. There's this pizza dress from the same pack. This, which I'm really leaning toward because it's black and the green. And this is MC Swag in the overalls from the Jet Set QT pack. I'm not sure if you can see my face. I'm going to show Shelly all the outfit combinations that I've been trying out and see what she thinks. And then afterwards, I think I mixed up some of Trixta BB and Jet Set QT's things. And I'll have to look on Flickr to see what goes with what.
So Mary Kate / Ashley ×5 are on the bed drying. I normally would have waited to wash them until maybe tomorrow, but I'm going to be really busy, so I probably wouldn't have time to get to that, and I just felt so bad. They were stinky and gross, and the previous dolls from the flea market have all been washed and pretty much all are dressed. I just need to do a few things with ice skating Elsa and singing Elsa over there. So their clothes have been washed, their accessories are drying on the counter, and they're looking a lot better. I am going to have to do some paint touch-up to this At the Beach Ashley, but I'm glad they're at least clean. They seem happier, and they're glad to be together. Not all of their former housemates were lucky. So I have some dolls that need stain removal. Eaton, as I mentioned, he has staining from his fashion pack he was wearing before. He's not even part of this lot, but well, I have the stuff out. And then we have Anna, who has these little black marks, which I don't know if maybe they'd have come off with a magic eraser, but because of her freckles, a magic eraser will take off her face paint, whereas the cream here won't. And then this is something that's got the UV damage, my Mary Kate and Ashley Solo Time Locker, that I need to see if I can work on that today. And then poor Mary Kate, it's hard to see on camera, but a piece of my hair must have gotten stuck between her legs while she was drawing, and I just colored it so some of the dye transferred and it wouldn't wipe off.
And so here I am applying the cream to all of the dolls and putting plastic wrap on it so it doesn't dry out. I have a tutorial on stain removal, and in the future I will have one on removing this like orange discoloration from dolls and playsets, but I'm still in the works of testing it out and finding troubleshooting and stuff for everyone.
Someone's hands came today. I didn't even know when they were coming because the tracking link Domitel gave me didn't do anything. So I was concerned that they hadn't actually shipped. So I have two because the website was really gimpy, and when I placed my first order, it said it didn't go through, and I didn't get confirmation email for several hours. So I ordered another one the same day. Then the next morning I checked and I got confirmation emails for both. So we just decided to keep both orders, even though it was kind of expensive, just because some of these parts are not going to keep producing, obviously. So while we had the chance, we figured there was no harm in keeping the extras because I use them, especially Ever After High. They're difficult to get online for a decent deal. So I got 6 hands in each order, so I have a total of 12 here. And I keep track of my Ever After High parts because they're not like colorful like Monster High usually. They're pretty naturally skin toned, and it can be hard at a glance to tell which hands belong on who. So I keep track just so I know who I've ordered in the past. And obviously we have Bunny. And I have my little tackle box of extra parts, and I'm gonna put these in too. Some of these are just like random things, like cups that came out of American Girl I Restrung, cards to play sets, and like legs to dogs that I don't have. These are Ever After High hands. These are Monster High hands and forearms, and these are like random Monster High pieces. So if I just have hands, or I just have forearms, and then these are spare neck articulations. 2 sets of Twilight hands. Originally it was just supposed to be 1, but that's fine. So I do like to connect these. And then these are Bunny's hands. I originally ordered 2, so they gave me 2 left ones. Well, that's not good. Good thing I ordered more than 1. Alright, it was just with that one bag. Okay, good. So it's good that I ordered extra because I have a left and a right. And because I was going to use these on Bunny, and they work for multiple dolls because they're just black hands, I ordered 2, so I guess I'm going to have 2 sets, 2 complete pairs, and then 2 hands that are the same. Bunny's been waiting for this moment all week. I did order mostly Ever After High parts because they are harder to get online, and most of the Monster High ones available still are for like one-off characters that I don't have, or if I did have, it would just be like the one doll. It's not useful ones like Claudine and Frankie. I did get 2 sets of Gill hands, because the boys can be hard to find parts for. And then I got 2 sets of Toralei arms because I have my first edition Toralei, and her arm, she has like a broken peg in one of hers, so I had to fix it. So if I ever get her a new torso that doesn't have arms and hands, I'll have a set for her. And it's okay having the spare set because she's a pretty common character. So yeah, I'm just going to continue unbagging these and putting these away and write the hands that I got for Ever After High on that list.
So I brought up my Mary Kate from the At the Beach line to compare with my Ashley. You can see how Ashley's eyebrows really chipped off, and I'm using pastels to fix the paint because I find it easier when doing eyebrows to layer the pastels as opposed to layering paint. I'm not very good at repainting. I tried to do some like little hairs to imitate Mary Kate's. It worked alright, and I did seal her. I did a few coats. I had to let them dry thoroughly between each one.
This is Bunny Blank before. She does not have hands. Her hair is looking a little bit gross. She's pretty dirty. We have Bunny after. She's got earrings. I don't know why they didn't give her bunny ears that were non-removable, but they're supposed to be a headband, yet they pierced her ears. It's weird, but I made her these. I didn't have any actual clocks, but these compasses kind of captured the same vibe. We got her black hands, and she does have little like pinpricks in her face. Something must have like bit her at some point, but she's looking a lot better. Way less dirty. She was foul before. And it's cool because I didn't have any bunnies. This is 2015 Basic Claudine before. She actually has everything that came with her, but her hair is clearly a train wreck. Then we have Basic Claudine. She was like new, just needed some touching up. She's got beautiful saran hair. A lot of my basic Monster High dolls from this era have nylon, so I really appreciate that. These are the 4 L.O.L. tots that don't have any rooted hair, so they're not going to make a really amazing before and after. But we have Lux, 80s BB, Countess, and MC Swag. So that's them before. Some of them are going to change outfits. And then we have my little molded beauties, which you probably can't tell much of a difference on because they're plastic, but Lux especially was really dirty. I'm excited to have her. She's actually the oldest tot currently in my collection. She's dated 2017, so that's exciting. I love her little starry eyes. And then 80s BB is cool because I've seen her re-released a lot lately, and I love her colorful hair and her 80s vibe. And then Countess and MC Swag obviously got put in different clothes because I don't have enough of her outfit for her to wear. I mean, she's a baby. She could technically just wear her diaper, but that's fine if she's in a fashion pack. And then MC Swag, why put her in the same outfit my other MC Swag wears? So this is Training Action, quote-unquote, Starfire before. She has really cool hair. Colin says it looks just like my hair. We have Starfire after. She's got beautiful hair, and honestly, because of her molded outfit and the fact that she wasn't too bad to begin with, you can't really tell a difference, but she's really cool. I wish we had had her in the past for our Be Your Own Hero Flickr post, but she's really unique, and I'm glad to have gotten one of these in a bin. Definitely not the kind of thing I'd buy separate, but she's really cool nonetheless. This is Winter Disco Dolly. This is my very first secondhand OMG. And holy, out of control nylon hair. She's also missing parts of her outfit, but amazingly, she has her ring still. We have Dolly after. Her hair was beastly. It actually combed out really easily, but because she has so much, I did put it in this ponytail. I love the split half and half hair. Reminds me of Cruella de Vil. I made her some earrings. And while she doesn't have her shoes, she is in really nice condition other than that. And it's always exciting to get another OMG because I don't like buy them super often because they're expensive. I usually get the ones in packs, or I would say I tend to gravitate towards spending money on the ones that are sold with tots, and then I wait for the others to go on sale. So she's a very exciting addition, and I love her glittery makeup. This is Snow Glow Elsa before. She does still sing. Colleen kept making her sing the other day. But her hair, it needs some work. We have Snow and Glow Elsa after. She was beastly because this hair needed to be flat ironed, which I did not do on camera. It's not frizzy, it's just longer in parts because of the way I braided her hair. These little bangs were annoying to deal with, but I think she turned out really cute. She had crayon on her face, which I used a magic eraser to get off because it's not a stain, but it like wouldn't come off with just baking soda. But if you use a magic eraser, you do have to be mindful of the face paint because it can take it off sometimes. But she's looking a lot better. This is Mattel singing Anna. You can see her hair is all like wadded up, and she's got this interesting body pose. We have Singing Anna after. This is a random clone skirt that we got in that bag of clothes that happened to match. I could have made her something, but I didn't really have any green things anyways. And I thought this cute little rosette thing I got at Walmart, which I sewed onto a ribbon, would pick up on the pink in her bodice. Sometimes adding little handmade accessories to dolls like this really makes a difference. This is Ice Skating Elsa. I wish that the camera could capture just how like gnarly her face is. It's disgusting. And she has cut hair, but honestly this body mold's not really useful as a body donor. Like, I would need another Ice Skating Elsa who required this body, and I felt bad. I can't salvage this haircut, so we're gonna see what we can do for her. We have Ice Skating Elsa after. She doesn't sit because of her gimmick, but you can see I made her this cute little tutu. I can position it so the bow is really anywhere I want it to be, and then I made her this matching hair accessory. I did even out her haircut, but it would sit right at the shoulder, so I thought it might look better in a bun, and it would go well with her little ice skating gimmick. She's way cleaner. She was like just before. We have 1999 Wizard of Oz Dorothy. I actually have two of these that my dad got me like 10 years ago, but her hair is actually in pretty decent shape considering her age. And ironically, she had nothing to do with the Wizard of Oz Tin Man I got from a different seller. It's kind of funny how that worked out. And then we have Dorothy after. I braided her hair. And this dress was actually in really nice shape. My first Dorothy that I got at the flea market with some Mary-Kate and Ashley dolls years ago, like 10 years ago. Her dress is really faded, so I'm impressed that this dolls is so nice and that she still worked. There can never go wrong with a Mattel Dorothy doll. This is the Tin Man from 1988, I believe. He is an anniversary edition. There's actually several similar looking ones, but he doesn't have the sticker over here. That's his heart. He's pretty dirty. And we have the Tin Man. Not much of a huge difference, but I think he's really cool because he's not just like a Ken doll dressed as the Tin Man like my other guy. And he looks more cartoony, and his features are larger and more exaggerated for that reason. It was interesting cleaning him because you can't take these pants off. I think the boots are molded on, and I didn't want to like fight with him too much. So I had to just kind of leave the dish soap to do the job. But if they were really dirty, I could have just soaked his lower half in some laundry detergent for a while. But he's a really unique addition to the family. We have Hair Vibes Rhymes. She actually has like Velcro hair, so these like pull off. It looks really funny, but she's wearing her outfit. She's probably the most complete of the L.O.L.s I got. We have Rhymes after, so these are actually removable hair pieces that sit kind of weird, but I'm glad she had them because her head looks really wrong without them. But she is really awesome. I love the Hair Vibes dolls, but I didn't want to buy more after I bought one brand new because there was a chance I could get a duplicate. We have pins. Hair Goals pins. I actually already have pins. She was one of my first L.O.L.s ever. Her hair is insane. And then we have pins after. Colleen chose this outfit for her, and her hair cleaned up really nice. This nylon that's used on L.O.L.s is really good quality, so it cleans up amazing. Nylon, propylene, it's pretty much the same thing. I don't care about the specifics. It's neither here nor there because it's the same sort of care, and pretty much they're described as being the same, but it's really beautiful, whatever it's technically called. And we have First Edition Ashley before. I do have lots of spare clothes for her in storage, so she'll be back in her original outfit. She's actually probably the cleanest of the bunch, surprisingly, and I'm really glad to have her. Gotta get rid of this crispy gel. First Edition Ashley after. Her hair is really shiny and beautiful. It holds its shape better than my other doll. And we put her in this nightie because my other doll wears the main look, so she's very cute. Then we have College Style Ashley. She's missing her binoculars and megaphone, but all of her clothing is still here. You can tell she was never taken out of it because her scarf is still tabbed down. Her face is pretty dirty. The camera's not really capturing that. And her hair needs some work too. We have College Style Ashley. I love this outfit. It was the dirtiest of the 3 newer Mary-Kate and Ashley dolls clothes, but now she looks perfect. Should also mention the hair clip on Birthday Ashley I just took out, but I still have it. This is Look Who's 18 Ashley. She's disgusting. Like, do you see this big mark on her face and on the side of her head? Yeah, she is gnarly. Birthday Ashley. She might be the prettiest one that I got in this little Mary-Kate and Ashley haul. She looks beautiful in brown. She has a stunning face and her hair cleaned up like brand new. I'm really excited to have both the birthday dolls. They're icons. We have poor at the beach Ashley, who is the most disturbing of them all. I feel like you can't really see in this lighting, but she has, I think, mold stains or something on her face, something crusty in her eye. Ooh. She is scary looking. And this is at the beach Ashley after. I did retouch her eyebrows. Her original like shape was still there, but I just had to darken it up because she looks non-existent. I think her paint was already in bad shape. It obviously lightened when I washed it, but some dolls just randomly have factory defects where their paint's really fragile, because even like her eyes, her lashes and stuff are pretty damaged. So I coated her eye paint, her factory eye paint in Sealer 2 when I did her eyebrows. They're a little bit thicker and a little bit darker than Mary-Kate's, but it was really hard to replicate that color. And I put her hair back in these 2 ponytails, and I dressed her in this really cute fashion pack. And she's not all disgusting anymore, so I think she's moved up in life. We have Super Spa Day Ashley. Her face is also particularly gross, and it doesn't help that like Mary-Kate and Ashley dolls are gelled really well, because this crunchiness just holds in squalor. And then we have Super Spa Day Ashley. We didn't have her outfit, and I could have put her in Mary-Kate's robe, but I didn't really want her just wearing a robe. So Colleen picked out this really cute Mary-Kate and Ashley fashion pack. It's actually made for the dolls on the 87 Skipper mold, like this Ashley, but it fits her just fine. And right now she's color changed, so you can see her little like nail polish. We have Look Who's 18 Mary-Kate. She has this really pretty like brownish blonde hair, very unique on Mary-Kate and Ashley dolls. And she's not too bad. She's like kind of gross, but definitely isn't as bad as her fellow former housemates. This is Mary-Kate after. Way cleaner. Washed her outfit and everything. Her legs are way cleaner. She has really beautiful hair, and I love how she has more brown incorporated into it. That's what makes this doll super unique. Plus, she's just very beautiful. There will be pictures of all of these dolls on my Flickr. There actually are already pictures of them if you want to read about them, or if you want to just see what they come with, etc. Or you want any additional information. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, love your dolls, love yourself, and love your life.